Look at you getting fancy way ahead of time.
Man, this is definitely not Masters, so I'm going... And I think we had the Masters one on the last game, too. But
Well, given the defense, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, we're cool with that.
I'm okay with that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another StarCraft 2 cast, and we are bringing you a normal game sent in by you guys, probably like 4 of yous left, at LAGTV. Thank you to you 4 that are still sending in replays, and probably out of the 10 people that are still actually playing this game.
Oh, wait, Jeff, there was 160,000 views in the last Husky video, so...
Was there?
Oh, yeah, so, Starcraft's alive and well.
Okay.
Mr. MaximusBlack.
Hit me up with a noise!
Yep.
The H to the Husky! That's all I had on my mind right now.
I'm surprised. I'm actually, I gotta give props to those other channels that are still trying to do like 7 videos StarCraft a week.
I don't think there is any channels that are doing that.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna pat ourselves on the back for doing that only last month. Still
I think the majority of the StarCraft channels, even Day 9, are adding in like playthrough content.
Actually, Day 9's doing like 3/4 playthrough at this point.
Yeah.
Which I can't say I blame Sean.
And I think he's taking a break from
big ups
from the dailies as well.
Yes. Well, he's working on like an actual video
game.
Right
Yeah.
Yes.
That guy is a workaholic.
Yeah,
he needs the break. Everybody needs a StarCraft break.
Yes.
Holy Jesus.
Big ups.
But I still love this game.
Big ups. I still enjoy watching my StarCraft.
Once every 2 months.
I wouldn't push it that far.
No.
I wouldn't push it that far.
PvP action here. We've got down bottom left, Hypnos, and top right, Chronostar.
Chronostar versus Hypnos is the.
What did I say?
Hypnos.
Okay.
Which, depending on how well he plays this game, might become his name later on.
All right.
We could swap that later on if he does get if he gets a super hype. We'll call him Hypnos.
So, I guess since this is a PvP, and it's probably going to turn into one person doing a 3-gate robo and another doing a 4-gate.
Who knows?
How about we talk about what the fuck is going on with this channel?
Okay. It's really simple. Alright, so I need everybody to pay very close attention and listen to the words that are going to leave my lips right now. LAGTV is going back to what LAGTV was in the very beginning stages. I'm not talking about those guys who came along during like season 3 of When Cheese Fails. No, we're going back before When Cheese Fails even existed. And it was a hobby channel. And it was when Jeff and I just decided to make a YouTube channel and do stuff when we wanted to and what we wanted to for fun. For 3 years, that was Starcraft. But we don't really want to do 7 games of Starcraft a week anymore because we've done a lot of Starcraft. And we kind of burned out on it a bit.
A bit?
A lot. So what we're doing now is we're still doing StarCraft as you're watching right now.
Absolutely.
Still talking about completely random shit as you're listening to right now. As we watch nothing happen in this game. As predicted by our own Mr. MaximusBlack.
Hey.
But what this channel is going to become is that just what it used to be. So what you can expect from this channel is you can still expect StarCraft to show up. We're going to do 3-4 videos every time we get together to record. If we have the time for it and stuff, because sometimes we're going to prioritize something like, I don't know, after this, we're going to play some Goat Simulator.
Yeah!
Because that shit's epic.
Yeah!
And we're probably going to play a little Octodad today.
Yeah!
And there's going to be some Hearthstone that crops up every now and then.
Yep.
And you just never know. It's going to be whatever we feel like doing, because we just that's kind of how it's.
Yeah, basically, I know there's a lot of people out there that just don't want to hear it, and I don't want to get too far into it. I think Adam.
We don't have to.
Yeah. I think Adam put it in very nicely. I mean, to the fans that've been around for a long time, thank you so very, very much. I mean, Adam and I really appreciate it. We wouldn't be where we're at today without you. But times have changed, and we've been doing this for 3 years. And it has been an epic ride throughout the whole thing, and we've enjoyed the majority of it. Obviously, there were some hiccups and stuff like that, but it's like that in anything that you do in life. But it's basically come to the point now where StarCraft is not as popular as it used to be. That's a fact. We're not going to get into this whole debate on what game is popular and what game isn't.
It's not why we're not doing
No,
StarCraft.
exactly. But I'm basically
it doesn't help.
It doesn't help. So that it's basically the reason why. I mean, if this game was, say, League of Legends or Dota 2, or really anything.
Even Hearthstone.
Then maybe we would put in a little bit more. Maybe you wouldn't get so much playthrough stuff, and you would still get the 7
and not because
games.
of views, but
And
because of like we'd still be hyped for it.
we would still be hyped and excited about Starcraft.
Yeah.
But where the game is, at least for me as a player, I'm just so tired of this game. And that's just the honest to God's truth. I don't like playing it anymore. And people can go, it's because you suck at the game. Well, say what you want. It is what it is. I don't give a shit. Whether I'm good, bad, or indifferent, I don't care. I'm burnt out of the game, straight up.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm still casting it is because I enjoy hanging with Adam and bantering. And of course, I want to keep my roots here and not just bail on where I started. But things have changed, and Adam and I both feel this way. It's not just me. It's not because, oh, you're making League of Legends money now, or oh, you've got a big stream now and you don't have fucking time for YouTube. That's part of it. That's the reality. Part of it is I don't have the time like I used to. But a lot of it is I'm not enjoying it like I used to. And there's really nothing else that Adam and I want to do full time together. And also Adam, I mean, I don't want to speak for you, but Adam doesn't want to do this for a living. He just doesn't want to do this anymore. Even if I wanted to, even if I was like, Adam, let's do this YouTube thing full time, he's going to go, no, Jeff, no, I did 3 years of this. I'll do this as a hobby. I'll do this as a part-time thing, which is what we're doing. But there's no way in hell I'm gonna keep doing this.
No, that's pretty much it. So as we watch Hypnos, who I looks like we're not going to call Hypnos by the end of this, but you never know. Basically just get faced by a couple of cannons. That is pretty much it. I personally, Jeff just talked about why, what happened for him, and for me, I did 3 years of this, and now I want another challenge, right?
Yeah.
I still want to do this as a hobby because I
Love it.
I love our community, and I love doing it, for fun, and I enjoy producing video content, whether that's for YouTube or live streaming. Honestly, live streaming is better for me personally. I just enjoy the format more because it's more direct with the people who are truly more interested in me as a person and not just the content that you create, right? Because in a live streaming environment, there's days where you're just sitting there not doing anything, but it doesn't matter because the people just want to like hang out and chill and talk.
Yeah, it's more personal.
Yeah, it's more personal. So that's all fine and great. Still want to do it for those reasons, but I don't want to raise children off this shit.
No.
Well,
you can't.
No, you can't. And like I said on Jeff's stream the other day, personally, because I'm not putting a bunch of effort into live streaming either, nor am I a natural entertainer like Mr. Black. I made sub $20,000 last year. I could have actually
Worked at McDonald's
and made more money part time. Just to put that in perspective. So, it's not a source of income for me. That wasn't why I got into this in the first place, but it became that for about a year and a half. Obviously, when we were doing, when both Starcraft
was at its peak.
Starcraft was at its peak, and
we were
we're at our peak.
Yeah.
And it all went that way. Time changed. I'm working on other business ventures.
Yeah,
right
some
now,
exciting stuff.
Some exciting stuff, and I'm looking forward to being able to go back to the workforce in that regard and do other things that I enjoy and challenge myself. And LAGTV is always going to be here. It's just a function of what and when we do it.
Yeah, that's pretty much that. Hopefully you guys understand. I mean, there'll always be people that won't understand. They don't get it.
No.
And that's fine. We can't explain it to everybody. But I mean, for
those
those that are
yeah.
considerate and they understand the position that we're in. I'm working on my own things now because this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
I don't have that 4-year university degree and top my class and a fucking brainiac and run businesses. Like Adam said, I'm an entertainer, and that's all I'm good at. At least that's what I like to think. That's all I'm good at. And some sex, I'm pretty good at sex.
I can't speak to that.
No, but all seriousness, I've been putting in all of my time into this because this is my future. And Adam's been putting in. I know you don't hear as much about Adam, but he's been putting in just as much work, but in other ways. On other things that he can't really talk about yet.
Yeah, exactly. The reason why you're not hearing about it is because, one, I can't talk about it, and two, it doesn't involve YouTube or live streaming, so you wouldn't hear about it anyway.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, I absolutely love this. It would absolutely tear me apart to not be part of our community in any like to just go cold turkey, and I don't think
that's never gonna happen.
I'm gonna be 45 years old, live streaming me playing Dark Souls like 7 and just getting my ass whooped while my kids laugh at me on stream. You know, that's gonna be me. But you know, it's no longer, you know, the thing that I want to do to make the majority of my money, and for Jeff, it's just the opposite. And it takes us in 2 different places, but here we are, still on LAGTV, still talking about random shit.
We're still friends, guys. We don't hate each other.
Guess what? This game is still going.
This game is still going.
And may I say that while Hypnos is not really impressing me, Chronostar on the other side is friggin' owning it up on this defense, because he should have been dead a long time ago.
Well, the problem is Hypnos just wasn't killing off the Immortals, and he was letting them live. Now he has 4. He also could have killed this robotics bay, or facility. And he didn't do it. So now he's just in a world of hurt. That was a nice pick off there and took minimal damage. He needs to focus fire on each Immortal. He needs to, like, blink in, grab one, and run out. This is a lot of cannons here. Another Immortal is going to come out. A 4th Immortal against all Stalkers. Game over.
User wins.
Done. Just lost. This is it. I mean, he could just steam. He could just walk down with these 4 Immortals and just own it up.
Well, then that's what he's going to do.
Unless you've got, like, grubby style blink, where you can, like, literally go in there, blink, hit, blink, hit, blink, hit.
Hard to blink hit when every time a volley goes off, your stalkers are dying. He's still got, you know, and Chronostar still is going to need to have one more Immortal. He's building one right now. But yeah, he's basically won the game now. Those Immortals just. That's the thing about these all-ins with the Blink Stalker, is that if like you said, Jeff, they don't managed to take the time to get rid of the robotics bay, you know, or facility, whatever you want to call it. Facility. You know, you're gonna lose.
Yeah, I mean,
like, he had the opportunity, he just didn't take it. He thought he was just gonna overrun him with stalkers.
Yeah, well, I mean, Hypnos or Hypnos, whatever the fuck this guy's name is.
No, definitely Hypnos, not Hypnos.
Okay,
he's not blowing my mind.
Yeah, he's not blowing my mind either. So Hypnos could have won this game like twice. He just didn't finish off a certain Immortal at a certain time or get rid of the Robo. But I also got to hand it to Chronostar, because even though Hypnos screwed up,
he still had to put in work.
He still had to work for this. So I mean, it was very, very cute of him putting up these cannons and keeping this alive for as long as he did. And it's not always about Hypnos fucking up. It's the fact that Chronostar represented like he had a huge dick, right? Yes. He scared him, and that's also a really good strategy in Starcraft as well. That can win you games, because there's certain points in this game where you can die just from timings alone. Starcraft is a timing game, and if you can represent, it's kind of like poker, right? If you represent a big hand, you can bluff your opponent. And then if he realizes, oh shit, I actually could have won, I'm going to go in now, one Void Ray gets out.
Okay.
But I still think the Nexus shit is going to go down. But if you can represent something and make it so that your opponent doesn't attack at that timing, then you're infinitely stronger a minute later. Yeah. And it becomes almost impossible for your opponent to win the game. And I think Chronostar did a really good job at that, representing that that he had a lot more than what he did. And I think maybe that's why Hypnos didn't end the game, because he felt as though if I overextend here, I'm gonna lose. But he actually, if he just would have went in, he would have won.
Oh yeah, no, that's some Art of War level shit right there.
Exactly.
That's what that is.
Exactly.
That's what that is. No, at this point, Chronostar, he's up a base. He's got stalkers now, so he can deal with that Void Ray. He's got his Immortals back.
Yep.
Hypnos is going to go in for this one last hurrah, crossing his testicles and everything else, hoping for the best. He's literally crossing everything on his body that he can cross.
I mean,
he's all the luck
he's got a shot here if he were to put down. See, he lost his core and he lost his. Yeah. He got his core. But he lost his Stargate.
Yeah.
Which
and he has no gas.
Yeah. I was gonna say, if he could have potentially started double pumping Void Rays, he might have been okay. But this is just. Two bases one.
He lost too much. He lost too much tech. He doesn't have enough gas to really keep up. And at this point, that's going to be it. And I bet you we're going to watch
a GG here.
Hypnos throw out a GG.
There it is.
There it is. And that's going to be the total of it. So yeah, that was actually, you know what? Though at the end of the day, we talked through half of it, but I'm sure you guys paid attention anyway. Chronostar phenomenal hold, really well done. It was kind of 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Where Hypnos quasi messed up there. Didn't bought into, like Jeff said, bought into the bluff a little bit. Didn't just go in and overrun. Didn't get rid of the tech that he needed to get rid of, and ended up losing the game because of it. But not without Chronostar putting in some work. So
yeah,
well
it was a pretty damn good game, and hopefully you guys got the message that we're not going anywhere. You're just it's not as active as it was a year ago.
Yeah.
And for personal reasons, we're both doing.
If you were
different
here 3 years ago, a little more than 3 years ago now, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Then almost 3.5 years ago now. Then you already know what's coming.
Yeah, it's gonna, we're basically what we're gonna try and do is get up like 4 or 5 videos a week. I think would be
that's what we're aiming for.
Would be great.
But if something comes up like a trip or something, we'll
like
do our
me
best.
Next week I'm going. Like the reason why there was a big gap, it wasn't because we were like some people were saying that we were fighting and we were breaking up and fucking
people
or
people will say that. I've said that about us every time.
Yeah, and then there was more of like I don't want to do this anymore because I'm playing League of Legends now and all this other shit. But people don't understand that I was in Germany. I come home for a day and a half. I went to PAX. You were supposed to be at PAX.
I was supposed to be at PAX.
Adam fell sick.
Yep.
So Adam was out of commission for days.
Yep.
And is just getting back on his feet now.
Yep.
And then now I'm going on an actual vacation to get away from all of this for a week.
Yep.
Next week. So that's why I came over today to get as much stuff as we can so that we can get some content. It wasn't any other reason except for the fact that our lives just got in the way, and that's just the reality of it.
Shit happens, yo. I even put up an explanation video for it.
But I mean, I see it all the time. Like, I mean, I stream all the time. People were like, "Well, when's the LAGTV stuff happening?" And I always tell them, it's gonna happen when it's happening. But we're not. This isn't our focus anymore, right? This is our
because
this is
it can't
our
be our focus
it can't
anymore.
Be financially. It can't be.
Yeah.
So that's just not the way it is. And then also mentally, we don't want it to be either, because you don't want to do this. And my heart isn't in this like it used to be, because I know that, I shouldn't say I know, but this channel is not going to grow to the thing where I can raise a family on and stuff.
No.
And YouTube isn't about money for me anymore. If I want to make money, I'll go do it elsewhere.
No, YouTube is
about having fun. And it's an outlet for me to get away from what I normally do and hang out with my buddy and have a good time. And that's what it is.
So literally, if you went back 3 years.
Yeah.
There you go. That's basically it.
Yep.
That's where we would be, and so that's all it is. You don't need to get too fatalist about it, and many people are going to get fatalist about it anyway. But that's okay. Well, we're still going to just keep trucking forward.
There's a lot of great channels out there if you guys need time, and plus Adam and I both stream as well. So I mean, you can go follow our streams and hang out. If you're not interested in what we're playing, then there is plenty of great people in the community that will keep you entertained.
Absolutely.
For time and time to come. We do apologize that, we're not focusing on Starcraft like it is anymore.
I'm sorry this is not... No, let me rephrase that for you. I'm sorry it's not 2011.
Yeah, it's 2014, and Starcraft is just not where it was, and we're not where we were. So it's the combo of both.
Yeah.
Both things are moving forward, and hopefully you guys will move forward with us. You never know. Down the road... we might have another sleeper hit on us.
It could happen.
It can happen.
But we're not.
We're not searching for it.
We're not searching for it.
We're not searching for it.
Just like we didn't search for when cheese fails and it happened. So if it happens, it happens, and if it doesn't, then it doesn't matter because we're doing what we enjoy to do anyways.
That's right. So that's gonna be it, guys. Thank you very much once again. Appreciate all of the continued support. And I mean, if you guys are upset and you guys are taking off, you're like, I'm done with this channel, which I'm sure we'll probably see. Thank you very much.
Well,
for
thank you
tuning
for being
in.
here.
Yeah, we do appreciate it. If we're not entertaining you anymore, then it is time to unsubscribe and move on.
Absolutely.
But if you guys still enjoy what we do, the banter and everything else, Starcraft and all these other wild dumb things we're about to play, then thanks for staying on board, and we hope to continue to entertain the fuck out of you for years to come.
In fact, if you focus real hard and don't move for about 24 hours, you'll have another video coming up right now after the break. More Starcraft coming soon.
Peace.